Let's have some fun now with our chips, peas and our fish fingers. I'm going to add some colour to it and make them look a little bit more realistic. So I've added some more chips and I've shuffled my peas and my fish fingers around. So now let's have a look at adding colour. First of all, I'm going to show you a trick which will help you greatly. It's selecting more than one object at a time. So if I click on one of my peas, I can hold down the Shift key and I can actually right click on the other peas to select them as well. Okay, so what I want to do first of all is, if I have a look at my peas quite close up, they look more like disco balls than peas. So what I want to do is I want to smooth them to make them look more like peas and less like disco balls. So if I have a look in my toolbar to the side, I'll see the word smooth. I'm going to click on that and that will make them nice and smooth, not bumpy. So now I'm going to add some colour, and I'm going to add colour to each one of these. Alright, so with my mouse, which is a little bit sticky, I'm going to move it across to the margin between the stage and the toolbar, and you'll see that we get an arrow that points left and right. Hold your mouse button down, just drag it towards the left hand side, and you should see all of the toolbar keys at the top. Alright, the one that we are interested in is, well, the fourth one from the last. It's called the Material tab. Click on that and then click on New. Alright, it's in this window here that we can change the colour. So I'm going to click on Diffuse and I'm going to change my colour to be a gorgeous green. Okay, let's do these individually. Alright, so we choose this pea here, New, Green. Alright, so you can have some fun colouring your peas. Might have one that's a bit more yellowy green. You get the general idea, so you can colour your own peas. I'm going to choose to make this pea a little bit darker. So by dragging down on this little toolbar at the side here, I can make it look a different type of green. Alright, so once I'm happy with that, I have my peas coloured. Okay, you can see my peas there. Let me zoom out a little bit. And here I have my peas. Now, my chips, I need to colour those. So I'm going to click on New again, and I'm going to find a colour that's going to be a suitable colour for a chip. I'm quite happy with that colour. I'm not going to make it too yellow. Maybe more orangey. That looks like a good chip colour to me. Now if I wanted to, what I could do is I could actually have a look at the colour that's related to that. So if I click on this, we can see the red aspect is 0.8, green 0.458 and blue 0.114. Okay, I could also use my eyedropper tool as well to create the chips. So if I click on this chip here, I'll show you how to use the eyedropper tool. I'm going to click on New. I'm going to click in the colour area here, eyedropper, click on the previous chip, and that will be applied. Okay. So let's see if I can change the colour of that very slightly. I click on a brighter part of it and it should make it brighten up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to do that with each one of my chips. You can do the same. I'm going to use the eyedropper again just to select the colour. Just makes it easier than me having to go through and try and choose the colour again. Right, eyedropper. And my last couple of chips. Whoops, I don't want it grey. Let's try that again. Hey presto, I have my chips coloured. I think I might have missed one at the back. Let's go and have a look and see. So for me to move the stage so I can see it, I'm holding down the Shift key so that I can move across. Here's my final chip. Let's get some colour onto this. My mouse is very naughty at the moment, it's totally misbehaving. Okay, so we have the colour of our chips, and now we need to colour our fish fingers. I think the fish fingers are going to be a little bit more yellow than the chips were, so I'll see if I can find a suitable colour. Maybe not quite that. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that fish finger colour. Okay, and we can select the colour for the others as well. Alright, so let's zoom out a little bit, and it's starting to look like we've got fish fingers and chips here. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Hopefully you guys will have a little bit of fun with that too.